therapy?
I went to therapy when I was 6 for issues I'm not going to talk about. But
was it because he killed that pig?
Oh no, that was when I was 13.
Oh.
You killed a pig?
Oh, you didn't hear? So when I just kidding.
This is Jay the Butcher.
I'm so scared.
So when I was 13, 12, I don't remember the exact age, I went to South America with where my parents live at, and they own a pig farm in South America, and that's just their job. They just kill pigs every day, but like, you know, with like just as fucking rawest form of killing possible. You just fucking stab the pig in the heart. And they do like 2 a day, and they wake up at like 5 in the morning to do it. And so one day, like, they're just waking me up, and they're like, Johnny, come on. And I'm like, what? And they're like, we gotta go to work. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm fucking 12. And so, well, keep in mind, everybody over there works at like 13 and shit. And so they drag me out to where the little pigsty is or whatever. And my uncle and my dad are grabbing the poor little pig. It's like squealing and like doing all this shit. It knows it's gonna die. Like, they're all cool. They're all chilling in the little pen, but as soon as somebody comes in there, they start panicking. They all go into like one little corner, and whatever pig they grab starts fucking squealing. It's the worst thing in the world. And so my uncle and my dad hold the pig down, and they hand me a knife. They're all like, get on top of it. The heart is right there. And they like circle like where the heart's supposed to be. And they're like, you just get it once and it dies. I'm like, okay. And like, you know, I've never done anything remotely close to that because, you know, I'm from fucking America where everything gets delivered to us and shit. And so I stab it and I miss the heart.
Oh no.
And so they weren't having it. They were like, you gotta do it again. I'm like, oh no. I'm like halfway crying. I'm like, because this poor little pig is like fucking squealing in pain. And I'm like, this is terrible. And so I do it again just to get it over with. And they're like, okay. And that's the story of when I killed the pig.
Dude, that's a crazy way to wake up. 5 a.m.? Dude, why'd they wake the pig up that early? They could at least let it sleep in.
Right.
You know?
That's so wild.
It was, yeah. But, you know, over there it's like normal because you got other like 12, 13-year-olds doing it by themselves. You know what I mean? Waking up at like 2 to like fucking kill their fucking dinner and shit. It's pretty crazy to like, yeah, it's pretty crazy to like find out where your food actually comes from. You know what I mean? Like it's not that easy. It's not just ordering on fucking Grubhub.
Right. I bet a lot of people would go vegan if that's what it related to, you know, like.
I mean, if they had to actually do it, probably.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Right. I would be like fine going vegan if I had to stab a pig to eat it. Like, I'd lose my mind. I feel like, did you ever get forced to watch those like animal like factory like documentaries in high school? I remember we watched those in my environmental science class, and everyone was like, I'm going vegan, and then the next day everyone was like, oh fuck it, I don't care anymore. Like, it's so scary though.
Burgers taste too good.
Like those McDonald's documentaries where you have all like the little chickens going in like the little treadmill.
Oh my god, that makes me so sad.
And they get turned into pink goo. Apparently.
It's pink. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I thought they ground up a Grimace, and that's how they got the nuggets. It's not how they.
Grimace shakes.
Oh,
Grimace
way
shakes.
off.
It's fucking, yeah.
If I had to stab a Grimace, I would have no issue with it. If I had to stab Grimace, I'd be like, all right, whatever.
You turn into McNuggets. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Nugs just start pouring out of his belly.
It's not blood. It's just nuggets.
It's just the Diet Pepsi or the Coke, the Diet Coke they have at McDonald's. That's why it tastes so good.
Oh my god.
The cans of it. Oh gosh. Hannah, do you have any conspiracy theories that you like to follow, or you know, what's your Roman Empire, as the kids like to say these days?
That is such a good question. I don't know. I'm not a huge like conspiracy theory person. I'm more so obsessed with celebrities that believe in conspiracy theories. Like, I think Whoopi Goldberg, she like thinks the moon landing was fake and is like very adamant about that. And I think that's hilarious. Like, why she does so many other things. Why is this on her mind? Like, she could be doing anything else right now, and she's thinking about how everyone's lying to her. Like, that's so weird.
Wow.
Really? I didn't know she was that outspoken about it.
Yeah, I remember I had to do a school project in high school where I had to like talk about it. I don't even remember what the project was for, but I had to make a sketch about how Whoopi Goldberg doesn't believe in the moon landing. I don't remember why I did that, but that's just public education.
Yeah.
So do you think we actually landed in the moon first, or do you think that China or Russia got there first and we just told everybody that we got there first? Because I know we landed on the moon, but were we the first ones?
I think technically yes, but I remember people were saying like could have been Russia, so I honestly have no idea.
I think it was Russia to first orbit the moon, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken, but to first land on it, allegedly.
was the
That's
U.S.
the U.S.
Well, I still
think-
feel bad for Buzz Aldrin because, like, I guess like he was supposed to take the first step, and then whatever the fuck the other guy's name is, Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil. I always get the Armstrongs because there's Louis Armstrong, Neil Armstrong, and then the bike one. Is that
Lance Armstrong.
Lance?
Armstrong.
Yes.
Yeah, I always get that guy confused with the other guy.
Well, because Lance sounds so much more like a moon landing
Space guy.
name. Like
Right.
Neil, that's a guy who rides a bike. What are you talking about? That
Right.
is not like Buzz. That's a space name. Neil, like what the fuck? I don't get it.
You know, weird fact about Neil Armstrong. Neil A for Armstrong. What does Neil A
Alien.
spell backwards? It's alien.
It's alien.
Isn't that weird?
And Lance Armstrong is missing a testicle.
What do you think makes him so aerodynamic?
There you go. He doesn't have all that cum to store. He's just going. He's just racing.
God, can you imagine the productivity men would have if they didn't have to worry about draining that all the time?
Jesus.
That would be, yeah, the world would be so different.
We would have solved world hunger 3 times by now.
We would have had flying cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I mean, you know, women can do it too, but
Well, sure. Of course, yeah.
just kidding.
But I think the moon landing was a cool conspiracy. Whether you believe it or not, there are also other conspiracies that when they landed on the moon, that Neil Armstrong was looking at aliens because they were saying that the audio cut out, and he's like, they're all looking at me. And they like recovered what he was saying, and it was like, oh my God, they're all looking at me right now. What should I do? And they're like, just act normal, like just do your thing.
I think aliens are real.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
on the dark side
yeah,
of the moon.
for sure.
You
Yeah.
know?
Well, because like they've been seeing like more UFOs lately in the sky, and I'm like, well, maybe we're just now interesting enough for them to come talk to us. I don't know.
Well, the government recently admitted that UFOs are actually a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Do you remember? This is such a niche thing, but do you remember like before COVID when a bunch of people were gonna storm Area 51?
Dude, yes.
That was so funny, and I feel like not enough people talk about that because it was such a big thing. And then I brought that up to my friend recently. He was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "What do you mean? What am I talking about? This was so pivotal.
Yeah.
It was so important."
There was like people like camping out and shit. There was like people like fucking selling merch and shit. So there's this other like conspiracy that I like to believe that all these conspiracies are made by a person just to sell merchandise. So like the January 6th thing, there was this one guy, fucking, I forgot what the fuck his name is, that goes around cross country and interviews like these like little conspiracy people or whatever. Like he went to go interview the January 6th people, and he said, and there was a documentary about him where he was all like, all these people that I interviewed about, like, you know, the left, right MAGA people and like the fucking January 6th or whatever, all of them are just to sell merch. They're all like, yeah, at the end of the day, like all these people are really vocal about it. They have merchandise they need to sell. And I'm just like, whoa. So like the Area 51 thing, there was a lot of people like selling merchandise, and there was like a lot of people like, they couldn't even storm Area 51 because the guards were like, you know, fucking ready to shoot everyone and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you think they're controlling the narrative, or do you think they're just profiting?
I
off
think
of
they're
the
just
narrative?
so somebody was all like, yeah, let's storm Area 51, and somebody was all like, boom, yes, please storm Area 51. I'm gonna go set up next to you, and you guys are all gonna buy storm Area 51 shirts.
Yeah.
Or like the January 6th thing, somebody was all like, oh, January 6th happened, here's a January 6th revolution shirt or whatever the fuck.
Can you imagine what the reenactment of the January 6th is going to be like in a couple decades?
Oh my
Can
God.
imagine
You
that?
know there's going to be so many just like white like dads just so amped.
Right.
They're going to have like Nerf rifles. Like it's going to be so yeah,
Their
that
buffalo
is-
hats.
I didn't even consider that as a possibility, and I'm so sad that it is. I mean, I think that's more fun than January 6th. It's just recreating. I think if we can storm January 6th, we can also storm Area 51. I think that should be the rule. That's how they give the liberals something, is they give us Area 51 to storm. I think it's only fair.
Power to the people, you know? Have you ever seen the movie The Bug's Life?
Yes.
You know, like it's just a couple grasshoppers with thousands of millions of ants, you know?
Yeah.